Is competing in the Olympics the highest achievement you can have in wrestling? That's a pretty difficult question, and before we answer it, we have to consider a lot of factors. For instance, competition in your country. The competition for wrestling in Finland is lower than that of Russia, for instance. So just because you qualify for the Olympics as someone who's from Finland, it doesn't mean you're better than a Russian who didn't qualify for the Olympics. And another factor you have to consider is the fact that the Olympics only accepts one athlete for each weight class. So they're literally picking the best in the country. In an interview, Bo Nickal was asked on who he thinks has the best wrestling after him, and he said it was Henry Cejudo. Now, I would have expected him to place Henry above him because Henry actually won a gold medal, but then he went on to suggest that collegiate wrestling is better than Olympic wrestling. In what world does that make sense? Because collegiate wrestling is national, whereas Olympic wrestling is international, and you're competing with the best of the best in the world. This isn't conclusive evidence that Henry Cejudo is the better wrestler because Bo Nickal has competed internationally. He was the gold medalist for the Under-23 World Championship in 2019. But Henry Cejudo still looks like the better athlete on paper because he's beaten multiple Olympic medalists. Henry Cejudo has beat guys like Radoslav Velikov, Tomohiro Matsunaga. The very guy he beat to qualify for the Olympics was a silver medalist named Stefan Abbas. When Bo Nickal got the chance to qualify for the Olympics, he failed because he lost to his training partner, David Taylor, who went on to win the Olympic gold medal. So I don't think Bo Nickal's a better wrestler than Henry Cejudo, but I'm still not standing firmly on that because I don't actually watch wrestling. As someone who watches MMA, I think fans are a little too quick to judge someone's skill based off of how many title wins they have. Look at Arman Tsarukyan, for instance. He would have to fight Islam Makhachev to win the lightweight championship, whereas Eddie Alvarez had to fight Rafael dos Anjos. Which one's a tougher fight? Obviously Islam. So just because Eddie was a champion, it doesn't mean he would beat Arman Tsarukyan if they fought. I actually think Prime Arman versus Prime Alvarez wouldn't even be close. I think Arman would beat him. And I'm sure you guys think the same thing too. So when you hear Bo Nickal make these claims, we shouldn't be too quick to assume that he's being arrogant without doing the research first. And I'm sure most of us didn't and just assumed that Henry was better because he was the gold medalist. I do think Henry's better, but I still think most of us don't really have grounds to make that claim because we don't actively watch wrestling. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. I'll do anything unless it makes people question my sexuality. Anything other than that. Appreciate you.